Welcome to the channel. My name is Davey Moans.
Name him.
Davey Moans.
And this is Rise of the Ronin. This game was a PlayStation exclusive that came out in 2024, which if you didn't know, is probably a big surprise because looking at this game, you'd probably guess it was from the PS3 era.
Look at it! It's ugly, isn't it? You look at it! You look at it! Look at it! I want all of you to look at it!
The graphics are this game's biggest flaw, and they are genuinely unacceptable for a game that came out in 2024. But I don't care too much about graphics myself, and that did not stop me from enjoying this game because it's fantastic. This is an arcadey, action-focused game through and through. Part old-school Assassin's Creed, part Arkham City, part dating simulator,
You got me figured out.
and part Nintendogs? And yes, the visuals help, but this game really does have the vibes of a PS3 era game, and that is definitely a good thing. Aside from great gameplay, the characters are also a bright spot. The dialogue feels authentic and like you're actually talking to real people with real motivations.
But have you considered it'd be quicker to fix it than to spend all your time overthrowing it?
No. He's got a point.
Unlike other similar games.
Then you're here for another type of sword, perhaps?
No.
In this video, I'll be earning all 50 trophies the game has to offer, and this took me just under 52 hours to accomplish. The story is broken up into 3 acts, and while completing each act, I'll be doing all of the side activities needed for trophies as I go. That means doing the character bond missions and grabbing all of the collectibles in each region. After beating the game, I will have some cleanup to do using the Testament of Souls. This allows me to replay missions and change decisions I made, altering the game world. That's it for the intro. Thanks for watching. Let's get started.
I offer you a choice. Join my crew. Will ye serve?
This game takes place in 1800s Japan, where the shogunate has pissed a lot of people off. That's led to the start of a rebellion and villages being destroyed in response. But there lies something the shogunate wasn't expecting.
Another type of weapon being forged in Kurosu.
And his name is John Cena!
Warriors known as the Veiled Edge.
And how would you describe them, narrator?
Skilled in both subterfuge and the way of the sword. These nameless assassins were unmatched in their abilities.
Thanks for that. You and your siblings are rescued, and this brings up the character creator. I hadn't seen anything about there being 2 characters, so this surprised me a bit. I'm assuming I'll just pick one of them, and I didn't spend too much time on this because one of the presets looked a lot like Mads Mikkelsen to me, so hell yeah.
It's a peaceful life.
For the female character, I left her default and made 0 changes. We've been trained as a Veiled Edge, but perhaps I still have some work to do.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
Our master sends us to take over a boat, and luckily,
Clothes are our specialty.
not too much progress has been made on my parry timing.
Bruh.
But we reach the captain. He's got some insane aura.
Sus.
But to his detriment, he left explosive barrels all over the deck. Fortunately, he's too cool to die in the intro, so the blue demon appears.
I'm afraid I can't let you kill him.
Oh shit, that's not good. Gonna be honest, this fight has "You're not supposed to win yet" written all over it. Yep, that'll do it. The blue demon spares one of us, and well, there's no chivalry when Mads Mikkelsen is on the line. Sorry, sister, I really need you to fall on the sword for me here. So you do only have one main character. Glad that's cleared up. Things aren't going great back at the Veiled Edge village either. Good thing I'm here, so that way I can kill my master myself.
You what?
Yeah, she wasn't gonna let me leave to avenge my sister, so sorry, gotta kill ya.
Can't finish the job. You always were soft.
Shut up, Grandma!
Now free to search for my blade twin, we arrive at the title card. And trophy number 1. I dabbled in the open world activities for a bit and found my first collectible. It's a cat. There are 100 cats I have to find. Back on track, I made a terrible first impression with some guards.
Oh, fuck.
Later.
Do you think they're still mad? Yep, they're still mad. In order to get into the city, I need a permit, and searching for that leads me to a cave, but all I find here is a permit for friendship.
Did we just become best friends? Yup!
We team up to find the permit and discover that this eccentric Ronin is a closeted American. The bandit chief was the first enemy I struggled with. After an unspecified number of tries, things still weren't looking good, but Ryoma clutched the hell up for me. I like the bandit chief's vibes, so I spared him, and that'll prove to be a good choice soon. We find the permits here and officially become friends with Ryoma, earning me a trophy for forming the first bond. I also get a glider here, which is perfect for taking in all of this PS3 scenery. I find Ryoma, and look, he doesn't even mind that I hit the wrong button. I can already tell this is going to be a great friendship. Ryoma is looking for a man named Shoin, but ends up turning into the Lego Batman meme.
Hey, did no one ever teach you to walk straight?
That was very kind.
That introduces us to Taka, and being in her industry, she hears a lot. She may have information for me, but first, I'll need to find a camera.
Fancy new cameras.
You got the camera. Now get me.
Picture of Spider-Man.
Great. Perfect.
Whoa, did anyone else just black out for a second? Anyways, on the way to do that, Ryoma hooks me up with my own longhouse. And here I knock out a couple quick trophies for remodeling, and giving someone a gift. Ryoma isn't done being a godsend yet, because before briefly going our separate ways, he gives me a pocket watch. This lets you pass time, so for the few places where, say, a target only spawns in at night, you can simply skip right to it. Wow, what a genius mechanic this game has.
I'll come back. I'll come back. I'll come back. I'll come back.
At the photograph studio, I get sidetracked even further.
And if you help me, I'll give you a camera.
So on the way to do that, I did some side activities and earned trophies for getting the master rank in horseback archery and firearms training. Like I said, the graphics certainly help, but having fun side activities like these with scores and different rewards reminds me of past generations of game design, which is refreshing to me at least.
Okay, boomer.
While I was out and about, I came across Gonzo, the bandit chief that I had spared. It turns out he has a mission for me and is a recruitable character I can bring on missions with me. This is awesome. It's so cool to see that my choice had a noticeable impact on the gameplay. Missions with this icon are called bond missions, and I have to do all 58 of these for a trophy. So that means it was absolutely the right move to spare Gonzo, since I would have had to go back and do it anyways.
Oh, it's true, I swear.
The Senate will decide your fate.
With Gonzo and Ryoma's help, maybe a lot of help, I get the camera schematic from the bandits, which I can now use to take pictures. I'll need to take 40 specific pictures for a trophy. These, along with everything else, will show up on the map as you increase your area bonds. Hitting level 3 earns a trophy, and completing all activities in one area gives you a special reward, and the first also pops a trophy. After all of that, I report back to Taka, and she has me creep on some customers.
Oh boy, yeah.
Which leads to a fight with a drunk samurai. Good thing he's been drinking, because I don't know if I'm ready for his most deadly technique.
I'm about to unleash my most deadly technique.
It turns out Ryoma knows this man, as he's also a follower of Master Shoin.
Master Shoin.
And on our way out, I meet a damsel in the truest form of distress.
You see, my darling cats have run away.
It's her cats that have run away, and it's up to me to find them. I've got 9 so far, so I better lock in.
Take your hand off of me.
Sobered up, we meet Katsura again, along with some of his boys, and immediately they complain about foreigners.
Cursed city is full of outsiders acting like they own the place. Removing them from our land calls for force.
Who the fuck starts a conversation like that?
And ask me to go gambling.
I'm going gambling. Want to join me?
I get some quality time with the boys in.
In go the dice.
You finished? Then betting is closed. The numbers are 3 and 1. Even.
In go the dice.
Yes.
Even.
Yes.
Hey, you! Looks like you're on a roll. Want to share some of your good fortune?
No, I don't think I will.
And then it's time for the story's main conflict to kick off. These guys are the anti-shogunate and want me to disrupt negotiations with America, while Taka is pro-shogunate and wants me to protect Harris, and believes my blade twin may be his bodyguard.
Convenient.
And then you have the British that pay me to kill their own soldiers.
All you have to do is take down my friend over there. Amazing!
WTF to that?
I sided with Taka for now, since she has info on my blade twin. I reach Harris. Did I walk in on something? Oh, it's just a gun. And hey, look at that, my blade twin's alive after all. Hey, you got a new arm. That's fun. No. Don't listen to Palpatine back there. Oh, come on, you're not still mad about before, are you? I had to keep Mads Mikkelsen alive, you understand, right?
Nope.
Yeah, she's still mad. Oh, shit. Well, this fight is going to take a few more tries, so I'll talk about the combat real quick. You have a certain number of rations to heal with, and these refill automatically and infinitely when you touch a banner. You can also increase the number you hold with upgrades. The other consumables you have will refill, but only if you have them in storage. You have a few different types, but basically some are for offense and some are for defense, and in a fight like this, I try to have one of each active. So with some buffs active, let's try again. Ah, shit. Holy shit, Ryoma, what a save, thank you. Okay, I still need some help. Oh no!
You triggered my trap card!
Yes, tag teamer, beat her ass in the corner. Please.
Yes! Yes!
Yes, let's go. The power of friendship. With our reunion over, I get a story trophy, and the treaty goes through. But most importantly, I unlock the cat concierge. With this, I can now send out the cats I've been finding on very important missions, such as this. I have a rodent infestation that's causing me a lot of grief. Please bring me a strong and able-bodied cat with a talent for catching mice. Dude, I have just the thing. This feature once again reminds me of old school AC games where you could send out assassins, except, with cats this time. I do have to say, that last story mission scared me a bit because I was struggling to beat my blade twin.
Unfortunately, that is abundantly clear.
If the game is going to keep getting harder as it goes, I need to be prepared. That means doing almost all the side activities and missions as I go so that I can be overleveled for the story. I'd have to do most of this for the platinum anyways, but I'll be trying to do the side stuff as soon as possible. That means reuniting with Matthew Perry, who was responsible for saving my blade twin. Not really sure if I should thank you for that anymore. And he has a mission for me that I physically can't say no to.
Would you kindly...
This is a no-kill mission, so I put away my sword and shadowbox in the street. Which makes me wanted? Come on, can't do shit in Japan. But by only using my fist for this mission, I get a trophy for not killing anyone. Then, I did a little bonding with Taka.
And who's that? Oh, it's Mr. MVP! Simp!
By that I mean I saved her from kidnappers, and then discover she's working for a guy called the Red Demon, who is the one holding Master Shoin prisoner. I should probably do something about that.
But it is not this day.
At this point, I finished off my 100th stealth kill for a silver trophy, and found a gliding training activity. I am glad I only need to get the high score for one of these because some of these would have been a pain in the ass.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Alright, Master Shoin's probably been waiting long enough. Maybe one more side mission?
There you are. I was just telling Fukuzawa here to blow me. You need a blow me to blowfish.
Blowfish, 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 blowfish.
What the fuck is going on here?
And perhaps another cat mission or two. Okay, Ryoma, let's do this.
The Red Demon sent his master showing to death.
Well, we better be careful then. Good thing I'm a stealth master. All that sneaking is just to reach Takasugi, and we beat his ass because that's just how you start a conversation in Japan, it seems.
A few minutes later.
Well, I'm impressed.
And he agrees to help. We do some last-minute rescue planning.
Roma, do you have any thoughts?
Indeed I do. There's a watchtower right by the prison. We could just climb it, then go swoosh right in.
How does one swoosh exactly?
What? You don't know how to swoosh?
Bro doesn't know how to
Oh,
swoosh.
have a swoop, or take a glide.
Let's show him how, Ryoma. After all this time, we finally get to meet Master Shoin, only for him to refuse to escape.
I cannot leave this place. I have done nothing wrong.
That gives me a trophy, and we decide to split up as we leave to keep a low profile, and that backfires terribly. The blue demon! You're lucky it's a cutscene.
I will begin. You will not interfere. What else? I'll have a head next to her brothers. Let your friends know what I said. You think you can handle them?
Yeah, please. I wake up from my involuntary nap and run as fast as my sandals will allow me, only stopping to shoot a zombie. No, never mind. It's just a crackhead. And I regroup with the boys to learn Shoin will be executed in Edo. Before traveling there, I went ahead and finished up most of the regions here, making sure to snag all of the kittens. And with that done, it's time for Edo. Shoin's death is used for a sick transition, and as a martyr for the anti-shogunate cause. Even Taka decides to join up after that. Genzui takes over as leader and delivers a rousing speech.
Your time has come. Rise as one. Master, I will listen to my heart and walk the path we believed in. Let us join the Satsuma. To correct Japan's course, we must put our petty differences aside and embrace what we share. What say you? Do I have your support?
You have my sword.
And you have my bow.
And my axe.
Taka has one last bond mission for me. And then we meet up at a graveyard where she asked me to take a picture for her. Alright, there's one for you.
My heart races being on this side of the lens.
And one for me. It's time to form an alliance to take the fight to the Red Demon, so we leave Taka behind for now. Wait, what's this? Oh no. The Blue Demon! Taka, run! You'll pay for that. It's the Blue Demon!
My powers have doubled since the last time we met.
Maybe not. Shit. Oh, shit. Okay, come on. Find the timing. Find the timing. There it is. Come on. Finish him. Hell yeah. Unfortunately, this princess distracts us and the Blue Demon escapes. With the help of some new friends, it's time for action.
We will bring this darkness to an end and deliver divine retribution to the Red Demon!
The wind's on our side, boys! That's all we need!
I cleared out his thugs easy enough and was whooping his ass until... the Blue Demon! And then things got a lot harder. Oh fuck, they're synergizing. Damn, dude, I can't even get away from them to revive myself. Come on, I just gotta get this revived. Leave me alone. Fuck off. Dude, it's just spam. They will not stop. Holy shit, please. Oh, got one. There we go. What the fuck? It never stops. Everyone's dead again. Okay. Fuck off. Fuck off. And back to one. This is insane. I can't even survive, let alone get hits in. Okay, that helps. Oh, finally, a little break.
Get over here!
Holy shit. Okay, can we actually fight now? I finally had time to get some buffs activated, and things actually went pretty well from there. The blue demon tried to go Super Saiyan. Oh no! But he couldn't save himself. And now, red demon, blue demon, it's time for me to compromise my integrity for the sake of the trophy list.
What?
I have to spare the red demon so that I can complete a bond mission later. But don't worry, he gets immediately assassinated anyways. As for the blue demon, I don't think you can actually ever kill him. And that ends Act 1. With Act 2 starting, Edo opens up and I've got a lot of regions to clear out. There's a trophy for getting a kill with every weapon type, and I was only missing one. I didn't know exactly which it was, but equipped a polearm, and that ended up being right. It popped after a stealth kill, which I thought was interesting that counted as a polearm kill. Good to know. I stayed focused on side activities for a bit and did a bond mission for Ryoma. It had its ups and downs, but at the end, the reward got me to $150,000 for a trophy. The anti-shogunate shift focus to the British that have set up shop in Japan, and after a stealthy start to the mission, things quickly start to look like the beaches of Normandy. But hey, I get to use the guns too, so that's pretty sick. Whoop!
But Alcock is still nowhere to be found. And I hear he's got quite the bodyguard with him.
Oh, great. Well, in preparation for that, I did a bond transfer to slightly upgrade my weapon. And it's time for round 2 with my Blade Twin. She has a few attacks she stole from Warframe, but things honestly went pretty well this time. We then have a pretty confusing conversation.
Why are you so intent on provoking the British?
It saved me the trouble of provoking the British.
What? But in editing, I realized she wasn't answering my question, she was following up on her last statement. That's the problem with overly dramatic pauses, folks. It can lead to confusion. Most of the homies are pretty happy with how things are going, but Ryoma starts to question on methods.
This is no better than the Red Demon.
Ah well, it's nothing a trip to the Pleasure District can't cure. While Ryoma's busy, I cleared out more camps, and that got me a trophy for defeating 50 fugitives. I had done a decent amount of the stuff in these regions here, so I was able to make several upgrades before continuing the story. With the Red Demon gone, our next task is to
kill Kaishu Katsu.
And this mission is basically a level from Spider-Man. If he had a stealth rifle. We find Katsu and beat his ass. But he becomes OP in a cutscene. Luckily, he ends up being pretty chill and sways Ryoma to his cause. That earns me a trophy, and the next several missions are all about doing all of Katsu's hard work for him.
We need recruits, be it in the army, medicine, or the martial arts. And that's where you come in.
Typical bureaucrat. But at least all his hard work leads to the funniest cutscene in the game.
Oh, Ryoma!
Oh,
I had hoped to see you.
No.
You finally come back to propose, haven't you?
This one's all you, bud.
You too, Lady Zana, but I'm sorry. I'm just too busy to be thinking about things like that right now.
Well, if you're intent on denying me that...
Wow, my friend here is just as strong as me. Why don't you fight them instead?
Me?
Yeah, so Ryoma has me kick this girl's ass, and I can't imagine why, but that upsets her.
Hey, Lady Sana.
I get the rest of the recruits to join me by knocking their teeth in with a wooden club, and while I was here, I beat up Gonzo for old time's sake to get a trophy for master rank in a dojo fight. To be fair, I did try to help cheer Sana up, but things got awkward fast.
Ryoma.
Lady Sana, I didn't expect to see you here.
Would you care to explain yourself?
Hey, what on earth is going on? Why is Lady Sana here in Yoshiwara?
Anyways, I succeeded in keeping Ryoma's head attached to his body.
That's right, I do, yeah, you get it.
At any rate, I should be leaving. See you later.
And got Sana some relationship advice from the cat lady. I got a couple miscellaneous trophies next for developing technology 15 times, and for finally equipping a full set of gear. Then I spent a decent amount of time working with doctors to try to cure cholera, and just as you'd expect it would, this leads to trench warfare against the French. I'm taking fire! Ryoma, get down! Oh, while we're here, check out this Modern Warfare 2 Red Tiger camo on my rifle. This game has everything, dude. I have to fight the same French guy from earlier, and thanks to some absolutely cinematic synergy, we leave him bleeding out in the dirt. Just kidding, we're friends now.
I do not need pressure from you.
Did I mention you can send cats out on missions? While I was doing that, my longhouse had some visitors, and I increased my bond with the camera guy to the max level for a trophy. Back at the medical center, I get tasked with rescuing some other doctor, and as it turns out, he was under attack by just Poison Ivy from Batman. I almost embarrassed myself in front of the baddie, so I had to lock in. That guy had a bond mission for me, but all it got me was roofied by Poison Ivy.
Clearly, I'm no match for your strength, so I'll just have to make use of it.
It should have been me, not him! It's not fair!
She has me abduct that doctor that I saved from her, but it just turns out she's doing medical research or something. The next story mission is nothing special, but it gives me a trophy, so I have to mention it quickly. It consists of more sparring sessions, and the last guy I beat up turns out to be the Shogun.
I am Yoshinobu Tokugawa, the Shogun.
We had no intention of disrespecting you, Your Excellency. Hey, where are your manners?
No need to be concerned. Losing to you was invigorating.
He's headed for Kyoto, and after the story trophy, Katsu thinks we may find our blade twin there as well. Before traveling there, I had some cleaning up to do, and by finding my 73rd cat, I maxed out affinity with the cat lady, and that allows me to form a veiled vow with her. Gentlemen, if you need a girlfriend, this is the strategy I would recommend. Gift her 73 cats, and it is guaranteed she will fall in love with you. Please try this and document your progress in the comment section. I went for the gambling trophy next. I have to catch 5 cheaters, and the guide says you need to tell on them, which starts a fight, but that's not true. If you correctly tail the cheaters' bets, that counts as well. I got the rest of the collectibles I needed out of the way.
What the fuck?
And it's time for Kyoto. I ended up working together with the Shogunate and Anti-Shogunate to get past the bandit checkpoint, which earns a trophy. And then it's time for an important decision. I have to choose a side for the final act, and ultimately I'll have to come back and replay some parts for a trophy anyways, but the game just introduced a bunch of new Shogun characters, so the choice is between characters you've been with all game or people you barely know. I ride with the boys, and that leads to the Akita Inn incident. This is a fight between the two sides, and the first of several missions in this part of the game that are basically boss gauntlets. It's not really a complaint, but you'll end up fighting the same people over and over. We save Katsura, but this new guy stays behind to blow himself up, even though I just cleared out the building. You didn't have to do that. There's a fight with Kondo next, the Shogunate guy I refused to join, and he seems pretty pissed about that.
I will have your head!
Just kidding, after almost killing him, he's pretty friendly.
You can find us at Mibudera Temple. If you want to join us, you're always welcome.
What the fuck?
After our victory, we see the Shogun is scheming with our supposed allies, and this brings me to the final mission of Act 2. This mission has you refight basically all the guys from the last mission, and I brought Poison Ivy with me, which was really helpful since she has poison arrows to use that came in clutch. Despite winning every fight, we get betrayed by our allies and almost everyone dies. Call it the Robb Stark treatment.
Traitor!
When things are looking pretty bad, they get even worse.
So you are behind this?
It takes you back, doesn't it? This smell. Back to that day. The day when we died.
I think I made pretty good use of the character swap during this fight to avoid her aggro, and with the help of many bullets and arrows, I beat her pretty easily this time. Genzui takes this L pretty badly though.
Must join. I am ready to join you now.
Can you feel
Well, that sucks. You know things are bleak when Ryoma loses his chill.
Haven't you had enough? The battle is over!
We're kind of in the middle of something, but that ends Act 2. Act 3 starts with us saving the surviving homies and another fight against this guy. And you may notice he's coughing a lot. Right near our boy Shinzaku. I didn't notice this specifically until I was editing, but if you played a certain other game, you may realize where this is going.
Fuck.
Kyoto has the least number of districts to clear out, which I appreciated since by this point it was getting slightly repetitive. I wouldn't say boring because the gameplay's still fun though. I did Ryoma's last Bond mission and the goofball went off and almost got himself killed. Come on, bro.
But a scratch.
Beating that gave me a trophy for mastering 3 combat styles. You get these from increasing bonds. I get tasked with reuniting the anti-shogunate clans, and that means the traitors that ruined everything. So I beat their leader's ass. Eventually. And then I beat their leader's dog's ass.
You what?
This makes us friends now. And gives me a story trophy. The game cuts to a woman alone at night, but this time Ryoma and I are there to stop her from being Taka'd. Ryoma gets wounded in the fight, so my friend will be out of action for a little while.
I'm going to have to leave things to you for now. I'm counting on you.
I return to the location of the last fight to earn a trophy for gliding off the top of the platform. Then, while clearing districts, I completed my 50th random encounter. It's time to look into who attacked Ryoma, and this requires me to go undercover.
Why? You could go toe-to-toe with Kogoro Katsura or Ryoma Sakamoto. Those names must have reached your ears, I'm sure.
It looks like Ito was responsible, and these guys don't like him either.
Ito is a traitor.
So me and Saito head off to kill him when I make a terrible discovery. Tomb of Lord Nobunaga. No, please, stop reminding me of shadows. I'm not going into this mission in detail, I just want to say this Saito guy is sick. He reminded me of Starkiller, but the reverse grip does a lot of heavy lifting in that regard. We kill Ito and go our separate ways. I return to Tagasugi and would you look at that? He's got
tuberculosis.
I set off to find medicine and return with an experimental treatment. He doesn't really want to take it, so I beat the fucking shit out of him. Come on, Black Lung, is that all you got? This is all, of course, for his own good, and he takes the medicine, saving his life and earning me a trophy. Ryoma is also feeling better now and wants to deliver a proposal to the shogunate. We find the shogun under attack from perhaps the original weeb, and just look at this shit. He can fly around using his musket as some sort of Harry Potter broom. He weebs out in the cutscene, but Ryoma actually agrees with him.
Who better to guide it than me? One who truly understands Japan!
I fear he hit the nail on the head. Sometimes others see us more clearly than we see ourselves.
Ryoma's plan, whatever it is, creates peace for a little while until my blade twin goes starting shit up again. Bitch! All I wanted to do was run a successful cat concierge, but war kept on knocking. I prepared for the coming fight and couldn't help but feel the urge to go down a ladder for some reason. Ryoma needs my help again, and things look quite dire this time.
No, 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 no!
You'll pay for this. How dare you hurt my sweet prince?
No, I won't give up!
Ryoma gets a bit dramatic, but he pulls through.
I'm counting on you.
Ryoma will actually die there if you haven't done his bond missions yet, so make sure you keep up on those. The end is drawing near, and it's time to ride into battle with my friends and previous traitors.
And I looked, and behold, a pale horse, and his name that sat on him was Death.
Before whatever boss lies in wait for me, I made some upgrades to my gear, earning a trophy. The fight is against the French guy in Kondo, so this will be the third time I've beaten both their asses.
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
And now it's our turn to fire the cannons. Our enemies flee back to Edo, giving me a trophy. Before I pursue them, I went and took the last pictures and found the rest of the cats, which ended up being harder than expected. But with 100 cats secured, I get a silver trophy. I travel back to Edo to end the game, and it looks like Katsu's plan is to burn the city down?
We will destroy anything useful to our enemies. When they are weakened, we'll have a chance to negotiate.
Makes sense to me, I guess. I gained access to several new bond missions, so I did those first. Well, after I sent some cats off to the casino. I was working on a bond mission for some random guy when all of a sudden I got some help. And it took me a second to realize, but wait, isn't that the fucking blue demon? Yeah, so he's only here because of that choice I made earlier.
How about I lend you a hand? As much as it pains me.
Thanks, blue demon.
Is that sarcasm?
Water under the bridge, am I right? I do some last-minute bonding with Ryoma, the only way we know how. Then wrapped up any bond missions I had left with some help from the blue demon. What a guy. I have a couple bond missions left, but they're inaccessible until I go back and side with the shogunate at the end of Act 2. I do one last peacemaking mission by beating this guy and his dog up again. And that pushes me to level 55. I'm now at the last mission, so I made a wardrobe change. I ended up with maybe a sort of Raiden vibe, if he was played by Mads Mikkelsen, and all that's left is to challenge my blade twin one last time. The fate of your blade twin is up to you, and since basically everyone that was your enemy becomes your friend at some point in this game, I said fuck it, keep it going, and I spared her. You still fucking punch her through a door, but it seems like she has a change of heart. And that, my friends, is Rise of the Ronin. We get a little post-credit scene of Ryoma living his best life in America. Or is he? Dun dun dun. Completing the game gives me 2 more trophies, and that is obviously the end of Act 3. All the trophies I have left will be earned using the Testament of Souls. This lets you replay missions and make different choices and then play out the different scenarios they lead to. I have to go back to the end of Act 2 to side with the Shogunate. This leads to a different version of the Akita Inn incident, where we fight different bosses, but Akita is still showing signs of Arthur Morganing. I fight against Katsura at the end, but this time the other guy has an actual reason to try and blow us all up. It still doesn't work out for him though. By completing any mission in the Testament of Souls, I get a trophy and have the option to continue playing out the game from the Shogunate side. I'd say this game has the best replay mechanic of any game with choices like this that I've played. You don't have to worry about reloading saves, you can just go back at any time and play through the other side of the story. In the Pro Shogunate side, I now have access to the Bond missions I'm missing, and this includes curing Okita, albeit in a much lamer way than with Tagasugi. Kondo has some work for me, and upon completing that, all 58 of the Bond missions are done. Next up, I need to max one of the skill trees, and I'm pretty close on a couple, but I go for Intellect. I need 2 more Intellect skill points, and I'd get those through Bond rewards with certain characters. My next focus is on doing a mission with every character. There are 32 you can bring with you, and after beating the game, I had only used about half of them. I replayed the same mission over and over and just went down the line with 2 new characters each time. I did skip some obvious ones, however. Once I made it through what I thought was everyone, it looks like I'm missing 2. I consulted the archives and discovered I was missing an ally entirely, so I went and found him in a dojo. Taking him on a mission still left me 1 shy, and I really had no clue who it was. I tried a few random people, and it turned out to be Katsu. Which surprised me because I definitely have done missions with him, but I guess never this type of mission where you can play as him. Oh well, I'm just glad that trophy's out of the way. The next step is to replay the first mission so that I can defeat the Blue Demon the first time we meet. As a high level, this is no trouble at all, but regardless of my victory, you still can't kill the Blue Demon. I have 2 trophies left, and I'm going to combine them. I have to switch to Nightmare mode, and I'm going to play a mission without any allies. I choose the Gonzo fight because that feels like a fitting way to end things. The gun still feels really powerful on this difficulty, but I did get my ass beat in combat.
Good job.
I'm joking! Stop!
I made a few last-minute upgrades and took on Gonzo to end it all. I'm probably not as good at this game as I should be by this point.
That is abundantly clear.
But I pulled off just enough parries to get by. I killed Gonzo for fun, and that's all she wrote. My final 2 trophies. And there is the platinum for Rise of the Ronin. This game was so good, a very pleasant surprise, and as I'm writing this, it looks like the game is going to be free if you have PlayStation Plus Extra. So if you do, definitely try this game. Thank you so much for watching, and come back next time for a 3rd and final samurai game, Ghost of Yotei.
Is that it? I think so.